I feel superhuman.
Hello, good morning. My name is Álvaro Sanchez. Nice to meet you all. I'm not here to talk about my story. Actually, my mother has been coming to Arnoux seminars and classes, and her husband too. And well, she actually came to the United States maybe 13 years ago. We are originally from Costa Rica. I remember when I was in Costa Rica, I was really young when she left, but she didn't want to go because, I mean, she had both sons, and she was really attached to us, and she was actually really attached to the idea of never leaving her husband because you're gonna be a bad person, whatever. But eventually she went out. She came here with all the guilt of leaving her sons, and with all the pain she had before because of her experience with my father, which actually came before because she had an abusive partner before, and her father, my grandfather, was abusive to her also. So she came here. She spent some time, working and trying to achieve the American dream, right? And but she still had the pain, and she still had a lot of internal issues, and you could see her. You could see her that she was, although she was eating very good food, she was in a very good environment. She was still. It seemed impossible, but she was still attracting the same stuff again, the same repeating patterns, even though it seemed impossible because the circumstances were really different. There was a lot of more poverty back there. But it's the same. People suffer everywhere. And well, eventually she came to Arnoux's classes, and she started learning some stuff. And then all of the repeating patterns started appearing again. But she had a new tool to deal with them. She actually had to ask Merit for help. And that was really soon. That was actually maybe 1 month ago, if I'm not mistaken. And I came here 3 months ago, so I could actually see the shift in how she looked, in how she thought, in how she experienced life, and how she acted life. You could see her taking lots of the garbage she was carrying from her ancestral rememberings, all of the stuff she carried from all the beating and punishment that she received when she was a little girl, and she watching her family receive also a lot of punishment, and she went to marry, went through 7-stepping and the emotional eraser and repolarization technique, which is another one she got. And you could see every session. One session, before the first session, she was just blank, nothing. It was just depressed. That's how you saw her. After the first session, she was like angry. Like I don't know why this happens to me every time, but she was changing. The next session, she was accepting a lot of stuff. She was saying, well, I don't know what I want in my life, but I know it's not what I used to have. Next session, you could see her smiling and being happy, and even though the circumstances were still the same, her experience changed totally. She would just be free. I mean, things happen every day, but it's how you act upon them when you receive them that marks the difference, that makes the difference, that actually makes the outcome different. And now you see her. It's 1 month later. It's you can see this bright light coming out of her eyes. She's smiling. She has a very different attitude to everyone, and every person she knows is telling her the same. Well, that's what she tells me, right? But you can actually see her, the very great emotional shift she had, mental, spiritual. It's amazing, and she has actually helped me a lot too.
That must have made you very happy to see your mom change like that.
Yes.
Can we give him a big hand?
Thank you. Thank you.
For your free training on how to skyrocket energy levels in 30 minutes or less, visit TotalHealthMasteryUSA.com. The results and benefits of our training program are only available to members of our private association.